Pumped up on a Friday. It's an interview you will see only on News 4. On Saturday, Channel 4 will air the USL Championship game tomorrow. Again, 4 o'clock on Channel 4, easy to remember. And soon you could see a professional Buffalo team and be a part of this league.
That's a great lead into our newscast
right?
This weekend. Well, Peter Marlett Jr. joins us now to talk more about this. And Peter, thanks so much for speaking with us. I guess right off the bat, Buffalo is known, and Western New York is known, football, hockey, those are the big things we have here. How did you get into soccer?
Well, I grew up here and I played soccer my whole life. And yes, of course, Buffalo and Western New York are known for the Bills and the Sabres, and they're great football and hockey towns. But it's a great sports city. It's a great sports region. Professional sports are going to get supported here. Look at the Bandits. They do great.
Yeah.
And part of the reason why there is such a strong athletic kind of movement in Western New York, I think, is the strength of our youth leagues. I was lucky enough to coach soccer at the youth level for a number of years. And watching, of course, my daughters growing up in different leagues and in around Western New York, you see the talent here. The talent is here. You see thousands of parents, and they're traveling all over the state. The energy is here. How do you capture all that energy to make this idea a reality?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The talent is here. It is, if not the most popular, certainly one of the most popular youth sports in the country. We know that, but this region as well. And you just mentioned people having to travel all around the country to play this sport at the highest level. With a professional first team here, that no longer will be the case. You're going to see tomorrow on CBS the first ever national broadcast game for USL Championship. A player, Elijah Winder, who grew up in Louisville, came up through their academy and is now playing for their first team. And his younger brother did the exact same thing and is now over in Portugal playing for one of the biggest clubs in the world. That's what this club in Buffalo is going to allow for Buffalo youth players.
Of course, certainly exciting when we first heard about this a couple weeks ago at this point. What needs to be done in order to make this a reality?
Well, I'm building out the ownership group every day. I've had meetings today. And the other big side of that is building a stadium.
Sure.
There are some sites that could serve as temporary venues for this team, but in order for it to be long-lasting and the community asset that it can be, we need our own home. So working towards building that.
I want to jump on that.
Sure,
sorry, Dave.
please.
You know, obviously we know Buffalo Bills play in Orchard Park.
Right.
Where are you thinking for a stadium? Are you thinking Buffalo?
Absolutely. So one thing that you'll see if you study these markets in USL Championship around the country and in professional soccer around the country, the city proper makes a big difference. So I'm exploring sites everywhere, of course, but we've honed in on a few prime locations, and they're within the city of Buffalo.
It was kind of fortuitous in terms of the timing because yesterday we had Mayor Byron Brown sitting in your very seat yesterday talking to Jackie Walker, and she asked him a lot about this. And he said that while the group has approached the city about the idea, no one has yet approached them about financing or anything like that. Of course, Jackie appropriately asked the mayor, is there any money in the city's coffers to help support this kind of a program, to maybe build a new stadium? Are we reaching for the stars to hopefully hit the moon, or what are we doing here as far as trying to get something from the city of Buffalo?
Well, as Mayor Brown mentioned, we have had conversations, but none of them have involved financing. I believe that this project can be largely, if not entirely, privately financed. We'll, of course, need the cooperation of the city and state, but won't necessarily need that financial backing.
That's big. So tell me how you think you establish that, because obviously you look at, for example, we're going through this $1.5 billion rebuild of the Bills Stadium. There's a lot of money that's coming from New York State. So in any time you need a situation where you're able to partner with the municipality or what have you, what would your pitch be? Because I imagine your pitch has to go beyond just the city of Buffalo, right?
Of course.
Western New York is in love with soccer.
Absolutely. And there's a big difference between what the Bills are doing in Orchard Park and what I'm planning on doing here.
Of course.
It's going to be roughly a 10,000-seat stadium. That is ideal for this market for professional soccer. And I've met with architects and builders, primarily of modular stadiums, which I've discussed on this channel and other interviews. And those can be built in the $15 million range, and that is a big gap between what I'll require and what the Bills did. Also, in the conversations with local and state government, this needs to be a community asset. The team needs to represent the community and be a pathway for young players to take those first steps into the professional game. But it also, the stadium needs to be somewhere that community groups, high schools, colleges, whoever it may be, can play and have easy access to.
Absolutely.
Shared
It's
ownership.
Certainly very exciting, and I'm sure a lot of people at home watching this right now are looking forward to getting professional soccer here in Buffalo, Peter.
I agree. Thanks.
If folks want more information, if they want to get involved, you're looking for investors, of course. How do they get in touch with you, or how do they get in touch with?
Well, the best way to do it is go to buffaloprosoccer.com. We've got a form, a contact form there, and you can send an email to our info line. They come to me eventually, and I've responded to, I think, all of them so far. So please, buffaloprosoccer.com.
Excellent. Peter Marlett Jr., thank you so much for doing this. Best of luck to you. We love ideas like this. Any way we can help you, man, let us know.
I appreciate it. Thank you.